The ideal language course. Okay. As requested by my good friend Rafael Bielets, aka Languages 666. How you doing, my friend? So I'm gonna make a video about the ideal language course. Well, first of all, the ideal course depends on the language. I personally love Teach Yourself and the Routledge Colloquial series. I don't know why so many people talk so bad about Teach Yourself, the new Teach Yourself and stuff like that. Well, I really don't know. It's true that not every Teach Yourself is good, and not every colloquial is good. So I'm gonna talk about the languages on my list and what I think it's the best course. So Finnish. I only studied with Teach Yourself Finnish, and it's really good. It's a really good Teach Yourself, good grammar explanations, good examples. Another good thing about Teach Yourself is that they give you a lot of information about the country, about the costumes and stuff like that. And grammar is pretty nice. They give you most of the times good grammar explanations. And for me, Teach Yourself Finnish is pretty good. I won't advise anyone to study languages like Finnish or like even worse, like Hungarian. In the first place, using Assimil. You can use Assimil when you study with one or two courses, like Teach Yourself or Colloquial whatsoever. Then you can use Assimil. If you guys don't believe me, or if you guys don't know why am I saying this, so take a look at Finnish and Essential Grammar and you will understand why. But a pretty good course for Finnish, Teach Yourself. For Germanic languages, well, I find it Teach Yourself Swedish. It was okay, but there is something better in colloquial Swedish, which is the voiced consonants and stuff like that. They explain it better. I don't even recall that they have explained in Teach Yourself Swedish, but my Teach Yourself Swedish is an old edition, and it's on PDF, of course. But that thing I found better. I found best about colloquial Swedish. Then Catalan. For me, sometimes colloquial is better than Teach Yourself. For instance, I have started studying. I haven't finished the course. Teach Yourself Romanian, and it's not good. Grammar is good. Grammar explanations are okay. Vocabulary is okay, but it only has one dialogue without transliteration, and I found it not that good. So, if you guys want to study Romanian, I would advise you guys to get your things on colloquial Romanian, which is pretty good. Now it's yet on hold, but I will go back. I will get back on the tracks very soon. Only then use something like Assimil. French. I haven't used Teach Yourself French, but I advise you guys to use Assimil if you're studying a language similar to yours. Same branch of language, so same family, Latin languages. So Teach Yourself. I haven't used it, but I believe it's good. I have it. It has a lot of dialogues, and its grammar explanations seem good to me too. But you can use French if you already speak a Latin language. Well, for Arabic, I believe that the best is really Ultimate Arabic. I don't know. I started studying with Assimil Arabic with ease, and now thanks to my friend Languages 666 Rafa Bialet, thanks for the book, my friend. I believe it's the best. It's the best approach to Arabic. Chinese Mandarin, I'm not gonna talk about that so much because I know that there are a lot of old books and stuff like that, and there are a lot of stuff like the good for Mandarin. Maybe you guys should check Anthony, should check out Anthony's Fluent Checks videos because he has. I have to consult him on that too. He has pretty good books for Mandarin. I would say if you want an easy to find approach, you should try Colloquial 1 and 2. It has two books, colloquial Chinese and colloquial Chinese too. That's what I was using, and that's what I will go back to. Then Hindi, there are a lot of courses for Hindi, but people say they talk so bad about Teach Yourself, they talk so bad about Teach Yourself, but they seem to praise Teach Yourself Hindi. So it has to be pretty good. Russian, there are a lot of stuff for Russian. I'm not going to talk about that in depth. Norwegian, now I'm using Teach Yourself Norwegian, and I don't know why people are so mean with Teach Yourself. It's not enough, but if you use then another course and if you study then grammar in depth, it's a good approach. I'm not going to talk about Georgian. I'm not studying it yet. Nor Armenian, not so much. But I can say that for Armenian, for instance, you don't have Teach Yourself nor colloquial for everything. So Armenian for the Eastern Armenian for the English-speaking world. Eastern Armenian for the English-speaking world. It might be the best course available in English, at least for Armenian. Then Vietnamese. Okay, you got elementary Vietnamese and continuing Vietnamese. I haven't studied it yet, but I can assure you guys that Teach Yourself Vietnamese, it's very, very good. That's what I'm using. Then people say that just like today I was told books for tourists. Sometimes we don't have another approach. Otherwise, how will we learn languages like Estonian, Latvian, or Lithuanian? Okay, for Estonian you have books in Estonian, language books in Estonian and in Russian. But then you have Teach Yourself and colloquial, that's it, and they look pretty good to me. Latvian, Teach Yourself Latvian looks pretty nice to me. I've been using that. It has a lot of dialogues, grammar explanations are fine. So once again, I don't know why people despise Teach Yourself. I don't know why. And I believe that Lithuanian is very good too. Then, okay, it depends on the languages. Just like I said, it depends on the languages. Tibetan. If you want to study Tibetan, it's best that you get a manual of standard Tibetan. Papiamento. There are very few resources for Papiamento. I will start studying next week. It's more like restart because I studied a little bit of Papiamento before, with just a little bit, and the Papiamento textbook. Unless you know Dutch, there's a book in Dutch with audio. So unless you know Dutch, that's the book. Malagasy. Well, there ain't so many options. So Assimil. Navajo, there ain't so many options. So Dinebizar, read, speak, read, write Navajo. And if you're talking about Cape Verdean Creole, you better get some articles and stuff like that, because it's very, very hard. Amharic, colloquial Amharic. There ain't so much about this. Just like Somali, colloquial Somali. Albanian, now we got a pretty good course for Albanian. Discovering Albanian, I believe it's called, and they're preparing a second one. Zulu, well, you don't have so many materials for this. You don't have so many stuff for Zulu. So Teach Yourself is one of the options, the few options that we have. Yoruba, you have colloquial Yoruba, beginners Yoruba, and an old Teach Yourself edition Yoruba. Mongolian, you have colloquial Mongolian, but just like my friend knows, there is a pretty good book, now I don't recall the name, for Mongolian, so you ask him because I don't recall it now. You ask my friend Language 666, he'll tell you the name of it. That's the best book for Mongolian. So that's it. It depends on the language, because sometimes the approach we use depends on the language that we're studying. But for me, it works just fine. It's true that colloquial Catalan is pretty good, just like colloquial Romanian and Teach Yourself edition, and they kind of suck. But Teach Yourself Vietnamese is really, really good. And Teach Yourself Latvian looks to me pretty good too. So it depends. I heard that there were the Tagalog teachers of Tagalog. Was it so good? I believe it is pretty nice. I believe it is pretty nice. So that's it. It depends on the language. Any question you guys have, if I can answer, feel free to ask, and see you guys then.